Welcome back to We're Reading Virtual Storytime's summer reading program. This is the second story in craft for the week of July 11th, 2021, Bugs. Fancy Nancy, Bonjour Butterfly, written by Jane O'Connor, illustrated by Robin Price Glasser. Don't you think butterflies are exquisite? Exquisite is even fancier than beautiful. Whenever my friend Brie and I see one, we say bonjour. That's French for hello. Do butterflies understand French? My dad asks. Maybe, I tell him. Brie's birthday party is soon. Everything will look like butterflies, even the cake. I show her how to turn the bees into butterflies on the invitations. You're so lucky your name begins with a B, I tell her. Brie's butterfly birthday, Saturday at noon. Come as your favorite butterfly, RSVP. RSVP is short for Respondez s'il vous plaît. That's French for please reply. I'm going as an azure butterfly. My wings are bright blue and, what's that fancy word for shiny? Oh yes, iridescent. Brie's party is this Saturday. I can't wait. Oh no, cries my mom. I totally forgot. Then she says I can't go. My grandparents' anniversary party is the same day. Mom says, Brie's birthday is special, but being married for 50 years, that's exceptional. That's extraordinary. If my mother thinks using fancy words will make me feel better, she's wrong. When I tell Brie I can't come, she is heartbroken. For the next 2 days, I scowl and sulk and storm around the house. Mad is way too plain for how I feel. I am furious. On the train, the only person I talk to is Maribel. We mostly speak in French. I perk up a little at the station. My grandparents are so thrilled to see me. Grandpa says, "It wouldn't be a party without our glamorous granddaughter." I must say, the City Squire Motel is quite elegant. That's a fancy word for fancy. I curtsy to everyone. There's a candy machine in the hall and an automatic ice dispenser. In the bathroom are little bottles of bath gel and shampoo and cream. Ooh la la! It's like being at a beauty spa. At the party, I have so much fun I forget to be furious. Grandpa teaches me the cha-cha. Waiters bring out tiny hot dogs on silver platters. Delicious, darling, I tell my sister. You must try one. Later, I whisper, I'm sorry for the way I behaved. I'm ecstatic to be here. It really is an extraordinary night. The next morning, my mother wakes me up. Grandma says the zoo here has a butterfly garden. Do you want to go? Oui, oui, oui. That's French for yes, yes, yes. My grandparents meet us at the zoo. Those are monarch butterflies on your tie, I tell Grandpa. My, you know a lot about butterflies, he says. Yes, I admit, I'm practically an expert. The butterfly garden is gorgeous. Gorgeous is also fancier than beautiful. I can't wait to tell Brie all about it. Suddenly, a little blue butterfly flits toward me, an azure butterfly. All butterflies are special, but this one is extraordinary. Bonjour, I say. You know what? I'm nearly positive butterflies understand French. The end. Okay, so what we're gonna make is a coffee filter butterfly. What you need for this is 2 coffee filters, and we want to put them together so they're lined up nicely. We're going to be coloring 2 at once. You want to flatten it out as much as possible because you're going to color on them. You need a pipe cleaner. I'm going to put that aside. See it? You need markers. These need to be washable markers because we need them to bleed throughout the filter. You'll need some plain water, and I have a pipette here. You can use a pipette or an eyedropper, and that's just to drop water on the coffee filter after we color it. So the first thing we're going to do is put some color on the coffee filter, and I've decided to do different colors. I have all the colors of the rainbow, and I'm going to make kind of like a tie-dye look out of it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and color through this, get it all done, and then we'll come back and start putting the water on. Okay, now that we've finished coloring, you can kind of see it went through. We're going to leave them together, and we're going to saturate. You can see it start to blend and roam. We want this to be completely saturated, and once it is, we're going to have to set it aside to dry. And then we'll come back and we'll put the antenna on. Let's see it kind of running and bleeding together. This is going to be interesting, I think. Oops, a bit too close to the edge. I should have mentioned, definitely put down either wax paper or a tray for this, or else you'll have water and washable marker on your table. The good news is if you do not have anything to lay on it, the washable marker will wipe off pretty easily. But this is what it looks like now, and we're leaving it together so that all the color bleeds nicely and it looks similar on both coffee filters. And we'll come back once it's dry. Okay, now these are dry, and we just take them apart, and they look very similar, you can see. I'm gonna try to keep them the same direction, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold them like an accordion. This is about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch is fine. So we'll do one and then the other, and try to make them the same size as far as the accordion pleats go. And if this is a little hard, if the kids want to do it themselves and can't, if you kind of gather it, it can work too. There's one. See, if you kind of like gather it like this, it'll still be kind of fluffy, but ideally you'll do the pleats. And this is a good skill to teach the kids. It's good for their fine motor. It's good for patterns, back, forth, back, forth. So it teaches them some stuff. And again, it does not have to be perfect. Okay. So now we're going to hold them together. I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and twist it together around the two so it makes a V at the top. And we're going to stretch these out. I'm going to have to bend this a bit. You unfold the pleats a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And push this towards the top, and then you can give it a little curl if you want. I'm going to curl it around my finger. Open the wings up nice and big. And that's it, that's our butterfly. Oops. And everyone will be different because they'll use, you know, I'm gonna move these up this way because these wings seem smaller and these ones seem bigger for whatever reason. But there we go, butterfly. And they'll all be different because you're gonna color them all differently. You can see the purple kind of turned a little blackish in some places. The colors kind of mixed together some. So if you want to just use the primary colors, you can see what kind of things happen. But that's pretty much it. That's our butterfly.